no friction between the bead and the ring. The thing. So let me take the masses M1 and M2. I'll make it. Let this be M1. M2, that of the ring. This is radius R. It is imparted initial velocity U. What is the state of the ring? It is not vertical. How weight will act into the plane. Rest in free space. Free space means no effect of gravity here. Better is saying free space, no, underline that. Words are very important. If you try to solve this in vertical circular motion, things will be very troublesome for you. The free space you had. So no effect of G. So nearby question you better write G equal to 0. Okay, now get into the problem now. The center of mass M2, this M1. How to find the magnitude of force of interaction between them and minimum kinetic range of the bead in subsequent motion. So where the center of mass of system will be here. So let M2 it's heavier, no? So here center of mass of system, I'll take it. Now you first calculate the velocity of center of mass. What is the velocity of center of mass? Vc equal to M1u by M1 plus M2. What is the state of center of mass? It was at rest, no? So M1 is 4 velocity, initial velocity imparted 5 by 4 plus 6. It will be 10, 2 meter per second. Let's get into the problem now. What happened to that center of mass during this total motion of the ring? The ring will continuously move. In what direction the ring will try to move? Okay, these are some related diagrams. Tell me, like, what be the sequence, one after the other? What are the sequences that will take place? The ring, the bead starts. This is a bead. Try to understand, and this is a ring. When the bead comes in this position, how the normal contact will be there. So which part of the bead will be in contact like this? See, everyone is familiar with that block, all that one. So I've just picked up a problem where, so this will be contact, no? This part of the ring, the bead will be in contact with the ring in this direction. So how the normal contact will be there? The normal contact will act here on the ring. I am unable to show it here. I'm just show it here. So look at the component of N. Look at the component of N. So then what should be the resultant? So how it should move now? So finally somewhere after some time the bead will come and let it be. Okay, this is what it's happening. So call this is N1. That force will be a variable. N2 here, N3. So finally, now when the bead comes to the I'll show it here. Okay, now final the next position after this, the next position will be here. The bead will be the normal contact force will be acting in this direction here. So take this n dash. So as it is given, how the normal contact will be, the normal contact on the bead in what direction should act in this position. On the bead, it should be in this direction. On the ring, it will be vertically up. So here it will be like this. So now let's analyze what is the question asked. Find the magnitude of force of interaction between them. Is asking that initial. Then the minimum kinetic energy of the bead in subsequent motion. In all the cases, our center of mass will be moving. Center of mass will move as if nothing has happened. Any reason for that? Because you look at the net force acting on system. How the ring should move here in this position and how the bead should be moving. The bead will be moving in this direction and the ring will be moving in this direction. So first we'll calculate what is the force of interaction between them. With respect to what, it will move in circular path with respect to center of mass. So the bead, what happened? In C frame, the bead will be moves in circular path and the center of the ring will be describing circular path. So what should be the radius of this? R1, let me call R2. How to calculate that R1? Any formula? How to calculate R1, R2? Center of mass formula, M1 R1 should be equal to M2 R2 and R1 plus R2 should be equal to R. So substituting this, we wanted R2, no? We wanted R1. So R2 value will be M1 R1 by M2 equal to this much. So what is R1 is equal to? R1 equal to M2R by M1 plus M2. In C frame, let's get into the problem. In C frame, the bead and the ring describes circular path of radii R1 and R2 respectively. So therefore, what is the force of interaction? N should be equal to M1 velocity of the bead with respect to center of mass. U1C is what? The force of interaction. That is what has to be calculated. And first we'll calculate that part and I'll come to the I need some space. Where we are? Let me save it. Now looking at this diagram, we'll write the equation now. So what is the velocity of center of mass? Velocity of the ring with respect to center of mass should be equal to U1C, V1C, anything you write it. V1C should be equal to V1 minus Vc. V1 is U. Velocity of center of mass. How to calculate velocity of center of mass? Now, Vc is 2 meter. U is how much given? 5 meter. So I have this 5 minus 2, 3 meter per second. So what is in N should be equal to M1 V1 C square by R1. Substitute this, solve it. You'll get the force of interaction between the bead and the ring. Okay, after this is asking Next, minimum kinetic energy of the bead. Where the bead will have minimum kinetic energy. We have took it U1C. Let me change symbol. No? Little bit. Anybody? Already we have discussed spring block system. No? Here is what the bead will have when the bead is moving opposite to velocity or opposite to center of mass. It will have minimum kinetic energy. Sir, how you are writing it? You do one thing, solve it and check it. You'll get same thing. Or directly from spring block system and concluding. The bead will have here. Afterwards, what will happen? Afterwards, what is the condition of the bead? Here it's having minimum kinetic energy. And what about the ring? Ring will have maximum kinetic energy here, if you want to check it. The sequence will continue. What all we are having, no? This is the oscillatory motion. So this is minimum. How to calculate this minimum? So I'll apply conservation of momentum. See, net force acting on system will be 0, no? So M1U equal to minus M1V1 plus M2V2. Then M1U square equal to M1V1 square plus M2 V2 square. Check it, you'll get the required answer. So here is what the bead will have minimum kinetic energy. Why it is minimum again? It happens minimum only here. So again, what happens? It's oscillatory motion. No? So after this, what will happen? The outer part will come into picture. So till here, what happened? The inner part of the ring was in contact. After this, what will be the diagram? The diagram will be this will be the diagram. No? So here it will have some V3. The bead will come in contact like this. Check it if you see that one. Then the normal contact will act in this direction. Then the speed of the bead will starts increasing. Then on the ring, it will be like this. The speed of the ring start decreasing. Anyway, like